Let us put ourselves in the divine presence. What does this mean? It means that as we sit, we can register everything to divine grace. You can visualize divine grace as something flowing, comprising of love, comprising of pure compassion and giving without any need or necessity or desire to get any reward. As we sit, let us prepare to steer our attention inwards and so settle yourself wherever you are. If you're seated on the ground, make sure that your legs are nicely supporting the movement of the hips forward. Make sure that the chest, the neck, and the head is arranged in a straight line. Open the eyes initially and lower the eyelids so that you gaze at a point a little in front of you. Now let us start feeling the flow of divine grace. Let us draw our attention to the top of the head. Let us feel this divine grace flowing through the top of the skull. Let us feel its warmth, its vibrancy. Let us feel it flowing like liquid down the head, across the shoulders, and progressively down to the tips of the toes. Let us feel this divine grace entering into the body through the toes, through the feet and the ankles and the legs, up through the digestive area, through the spine, through the shoulders, and out of the fingers of the hands, and flowing up toward the head, leaving the top of the head. Let us follow the innate urge to visualize this by accompanying these holy thoughts with that sound symbol Om. You can do it 3 times. Let us feel how this vibration coming up from the heart through the vocal cords, spreading its divine sacredness everywhere. The source of all vibration felt in every substation of the body, called the cells of the body. Let the innermost essence of the heart expand itself. Let it expand itself with the essence of divine love to every conceivable space, giving it a transforming effect on everything it touches. like a bliss nectar, transforming everyone and everything. As we do this with every wave of blessedness, let it carry with it values of strength, truth, beauty, goodness, love, and harmony. This to all creatures everywhere, to all universes that we know of and do not know of. Let us observe now how the organic machine of the body is seated. Let us take a long, slow, indrawn breath inwards, drinking in all the virtues of strength and beauty, goodness, love, and harmony. And as we exhale, let us distribute these qualities to the whole world. Let us register the movement of the diaphragm muscle that inflates and deflates the lungs. Let us feel that it is because of this divine energy supplied at that point that enables breathing, that supplies the air with the right combinations of gases, that makes this gaseous exchange in every cell of the body through the blood cells like a train going round the body, a most wonderful, divinely constructed organic machine. Let us feel how the innermost divinity, comprising pure bliss and consciousness, is distributed and displayed and felt as every single cell of the body, down to the very tips of the fingers. Let us visualize every single part of the body, every single micro version of the body that is a cell with a membrane and a center and a complex arrangement, as a sparkling, shining part of divinity. Let us think that within us is a bright divine light whose reflection is in every single cell of the body. Let us be aware of this organic machine as it sits, appreciating its ingenuity and its complexity. Let us mentally shower it with an inexhaustible supply of fragrant flowers. Let these flowers be showered on this body using values and words of strength, beauty, goodness, love, and harmony. Every single body of every single organic species is constructed with the same adaptability, ingenuity, design, and purpose. Manifested divinity everywhere. It is all the flow of grace. Let us see what is happening in the mental field also. And every thought that comes is a wave of grace that arrives and goes. Let us appreciate it as a flow of divine grace entering into this mental field and leaving. Impressions and memories arriving and leaving at your station. We bless all ideas. We don't judge them or criticize them. We only feel that they are expressions of a universal current of grace. This whole existence is nothing more than grace arriving in the mind, in the body. Every hair of the body carries it. What is this body for? It is there for us to realize the innermost source of life and light and love within us. Deep down inside, just as a flowing river indicates a source. And all rivers, no matter what their names, lose their identity in the ocean, and in the same way, as we travel inwards, let us lose our identity. Let us enter into the vastness of pure existence and consciousness and bliss. And from this ocean, let us be prepared to accept the emergence of a chosen ideal that arrives. Let us invite this ideal on the glorious throne of a lotus flower in the cave of the heart. Let us prepare a royal worship, inviting our most beloved to see, preparing garlands to place lovingly around the neck of this most beloved. Let us allow ourselves to worship the feet, bathing it with our heart's love. Let us have the darshan or the sight of the form, legs, torso, arms, all made from pure love, and the face that shines like the sun, with the smile that says and speaks of pure love. Let us allow ourselves to be gazed upon by the divine eyes. Let us accept the protection given by the hand gestures that says, "Do not fear," and accept my gift of grace. In thankfulness, adoration, and worship, let us mentally offer flowers for our beloved's hair, and let us accept in return the ambrosia, the nectar of eternal bliss that flows. Let us drink deeply of it, this ambrosia of pure love. Let us explore the image of our chosen most beloved. Let us sit where this sits. Let us view existence from the royal throne. Let us sink down deeply into the deep presence of the divine. Let us lose ourselves in the ocean of bliss. Let us become one with that inner presence. Let there be no other except pure being. This pure being is the source of all manifested things. Even if we move to the furthest corner of the universe, we'll find it is there, gone ahead, as it were, of us. Most subtle and the most subtle atomic structure that we know, yet vaster than the vaster than the infinite space, incomprehensible and yet near to us, flowing through us and one with us. Let the silence of this oneness possess us, and let us remain in this stillness of our own deepest, most nature. And even if for just one moment you have felt this, let the heart sing like 1,000 voices in a choir of adoration, wonder, and thankfulness. Let every single cell of the body thrill with this sentiment. Let every hair stand on end with its ecstasy. Let there be a recognition that this divine vision is to be found in everything the eyes see and in the eyes themselves, of every sound heard and in the ears themselves, of everything that is felt and every aspect of the skin that feels it, of every wave of smell that arrives and every nose that catches it, of every taste and every tongue. These are all divine waves in their combinations and configurations, divine rays of grace spreading everywhere in wave form. Let our hearts sing a song of glory in feeling this divinity within us, around us, through us, and as us. And now let us bring up a memory of when, in the past, we felt the most content, the nearest to our God. Let us recall this scene vividly. Not only should we see it, but let us activate all the sounds associated with it and the smells that are associated with it and the touch of things around. And in this scene, let us tangibly feel, ah, the divine presence is here. This same divine presence is in the depths of your heart, in the innermost core of your innermost being. Let us sink down deeply and merge with this once more. Let us ask for a yearning heart and pure devotion, pure love. Let us ask for inner wisdom, for discernment and detachment. Let this meditation be a source of rays of goodwill everywhere. Removing all the darkness of negativity and sadness and misery, replacing it with joy and peace that passes all understanding. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace be unto all. Remain where you are seated, enjoying the atmosphere of meditation over the last few minutes. And when you open your eyes and move your limbs, let the vision of your meditation be seen everywhere.